I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're a regular viewer, and if you're new here, welcome to you. And if you're Taurus, you're in the right place for your sun sign or for your rising sign, also known as the ascendant, for all the astrological energies you need to know about for the month of January. So here we go, your short heads up for January. Let's start with what's going on in your second house. Your second house is Gemini, and it's the house of finance. It's also kind of your house because it's a Taurus house traditionally in the traditional run of the zodiac, because Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac. And so it's very much about luxury and possessions and property and good food, anything which makes you feel very comfortable, Taurus. Well, you've had Mars, the planet of activity, action, energy, assertion, arguments, war, the god of war. You've had Mars in this part of your chart for quite a few months now. Now, this might have been playing havoc with your kind of finances. You might have found that you've made rash decisions that you haven't really thought through properly. You've seen something and you thought, that's perfect, I'll have it, I'll buy it, I've bought it. Instead of actually taking a little bit of time and thinking, is this the best thing of this particular item that I want? Is this a good price? Is it going to be right for what I want it for? So you might have had to sort of think, gosh, perhaps I should have just paused a bit and gone back and reflected. So that can be one aspect of this Mars that's been retrograde in Gemini. Now, the good news is that Mars is going direct on the 12th in this part of your chart. So anything that has been kind of causing you problems in that department, you can start to address and sort out and fix. And, you know, Mars is quite simply about action. So it may be that you want to be more active as well in how you structure your finances. You might be giving a lot of thought, careful thought, to how you want to budget your finances for the rest of this year. I mean, Taurus, you are all about the money. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's quite sweet, really. But, you know, it is important to you, and you usually manage to look after your pennies, not me, well, me, yeah, okay, in quite a nice way. So that is one aspect that we have to look out for. The other important one, well, one of the other important ones, is about Mercury, which is finally going direct in Capricorn in your 9th house. Now, this for me, I think, is about if you want to increase or upgrade your learning on any subjects that you're particularly passionate about, then Mercury going direct again is going to help you go back, re-look, relearn, make sure that you have a good understanding of the subjects that you need to know about. Maybe you use it for your work, for your career. Maybe it's just a wonderful hobby that you have. Or maybe you're a student at university and you're just looking at how you can really kind of expand your knowledge in certain subjects. So, and you're being quite particular and pedantic about it, which is good in this part of the chart. The other thing that Mercury going direct in this part of the chart could mean that you might be making plans to take a fairly long journey, or somebody might be coming to see you. There's that energy around as well with Mercury going direct. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Venus, because Venus, of course, is your ruling planet. And Venus is our planet, our goddess of love, relationship. She's about feeling attractive. It's about beauty. It's about beautiful things. It's about value. It's about money. Now, Venus has actually gone into Aquarius on the 3rd from Capricorn. And Venus was in Capricorn for a little while and was conjunct Pluto, bringing transformations to things that you have learnt about, things that you are knowledgeable about, really feeling that that you know your craft, I think is what Venus conjunct Pluto has been helping you with. And Venus, just as a little caveat, is having a retrograde phase this year in July in the sign of Leo, and that'll be until September. And that is the part of your chart that is really to do with more fun and just looking at creative projects in a better way. So that's another aspect. Now, Venus doesn't stay in Aquarius for very long. So it goes into Aquarius on the 3rd. It's conjunct with Saturn in this part of your chart. And this is the part of your chart that is to do with your work and business, your career. So Venus here sees an increase, I feel, in your income. So that can't be bad news. That has to be good. Now, when it's conjunct Saturn, because Saturn contracts things, but I think it's actually about putting down roots. You may be looking at how you can be a little bit more circumspect about how you do budget and looking at ways to structure it in a better way. And this, as I say, is the part of your chart to do with your career. And on the 27th, Venus will then move into Pisces, which is your 11th house of hopes and wishes, or the community at large. And this is going to give your dreams some real value. And you are going to get a glimpse by the end of this month of how the dreams that you've had, the things that you have wanted to set in place, will really stand a good chance of manifesting, especially because of Uranus in your house Taurus. Uranus, this big outer boy, this planet that's not very comfortable in your sign, but you've really worked at learning how to cope with Uranus here, because it is changing you. It's like you might have come forward kicking and screaming, saying, don't want to change, will do it in my own time, in my own way, because that tends to be Taurus's kind of mantra. It cannot be pushed. And Uranus has been retrograde for a while, so you've kind of been able to sit back a bit and just kind of like, smell the roses a bit. But Uranus is going direct on the 22nd, and this is going to be a little bit of a kick from the cosmos to get you moving, saying, come on, you've got to up your game. If you really want all your kind of career dreams and project dreams and anything that you want to manifest to become a reality, then you've got to up your game. You've got to really show that you're worth it, that you have the ability to actually give what it takes to get you to where you want to be. So a really interesting set of aspects for you to kick off the year, Taurus. So on that note, I'd like to wish you a very happy January. Thank you for coming to watch. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.